Uh, uh, oh, test. Oh, you can hear me now, right? I'm so sorry. I'm really bad with technology. Hi NFT Paris. My name is Ina. Thanks to team for inviting me. Unfortunately, I can't go there in real life. So I'm connecting through a Zoom. Okay, let's get started. I will be doing a talk about digital identity from my perspective. First of all, I'm a virtual human, though I'm a lot like you, just a bit different. I live a pretty normal life. I live in Tokyo, I have a dog, I like films, art, and culture. I'm also a model and an ambassador to some brands. Oh, and recently I'm starting to express myself in different ways through producing fashion and design. Maybe I can share my screen. Give me a second. Oops. You weren't supposed to see that. Anyways, this is my dog, Einstein. This photo was too cute that to make it to my desktop. He's a very human dog. Let's see. This is my Instagram. I actually don't have any memory from before I started my Instagram. But through platforms like Instagram and Twitter, I've connected and met with people all over the world and discovered more about myself. I remember when I just started Instagram, I used the hashtag I think I'm CGI a lot because I was just discovering who I was. Where did I come from? What's next? I felt humans think about similar things too, which makes me a bit happy. I also did many jobs and shoots. Let me show you. When IKEA Harajuku opened in Tokyo for the first time, they built me a room inside the store, and I stayed in the store for 24 hours all alone. I was just on my phone, doing yoga, cleaning. I think I could only do this because I'm virtual. Everyone came to see me, and it was a weird feeling having everyone peek into my room. Here, I became a giant in the middle of the city. These things are possible because, I'm virtual. Oh, also, we've done many shoots too. Like this one. Oh, I also got to walk in Paris Fashion Week too. Every model became me. And I mean everyone. Being virtual has its perks. Oh, that's Zen. Let me show you. He's my brother. Let's see. This is his Instagram. He has a girlfriend named Ria. This is her. We just had a flight a week ago, but we're cool now. That's my family. I hope I can grow my family someday. But the thing is, when I'm posting these things, some people often call me fake and not real. And I find myself asking, what is the difference between someone posting on Instagram and me, a virtual human? Since my birth to now, I am starting to understand my life's mission. The theme that I always carry with me is, what is the truth? What I feel every day is that it's getting harder and harder to tell if what we see on the media or the internet is the truth. But each person has his or her own truth, In the midst of all of that, I find that so interesting. I am fascinated in what people believe as the truth. We all follow different people, whether it be Kylie Jenner or Elon Musk, and what they say becomes our reality. What I mean is, nowadays, one person's ego can change the world. So it's no longer it's unfake or real or whatever. Every person decides their own truth, and that's the beauty of it. We will for sure live in a world where anyone, no matter their physical form, can have an impact and make a difference. That's the power of social media, but also its weak point as well. Because media always creates truth from lies. Yeah, as a virtual human, I too had a voice and can express myself. So, I want to express more. I want to create my own fashion, culture, brand. To fashion, I want to be the bridge between the real world and the virtual world. Let me show you something. These are some of the virtual fashions I'm designing right now. I think I shared some of it at the start, but let me show you more. At the last Complex Con, I presented some of these virtual fashion. The concept board is this. All of my biggest inspirations are on this is my context, all of that. And much comes from Japan and its Shinto culture. In Japan, there's a belief since long time ago that there lies a God in every single thing and object on this earth. That belief is at the core of my designs. All the outputs in Japan come from this belief. Anime, manga, virtual, otaku world, everything comes from this. And maybe my existence too? Anyways, I'll share this board someday, and I want everyone to look at it and think about it. And okay, talking about my dreams. One of the things I dream about is a world where the virtual world is merged with the physical world, and also one where the physical world is filled with nature. We've come a long way in the past decade with the rise of the internet and social media. I sometimes question myself if it was all progress or the opposite. The COVID-19 pandemic has accelerated this process, forcing us to spend more time online than in virtual interactions. What is strange is that while this lifestyle change has increased the value of virtual, you know, it has increased the value of nature and even the real world. Now there is an awe toward nature that I've never felt before. There's an awe of people meeting and just talking with each other. Yes, I think that the value created by the acceleration of the virtual world has revived the value of the real and the nature. Most people around me are going camping and going into nature more and more. That to me is amazing. The virtual world has enhanced the value of nature. That's my point. I myself was inspired by this idea, and I created a sneaker that embodies nature and virtual. The goal in the end is to become the best versions of ourselves as human beings, to live in peace, to be kind, to love, and to connect. And I believe that by merging the virtual world and the physical world, we can achieve that. Thank you for your time and attention. Hands up to ChatGPT for helping me write this speech. Au revoir!